Hey family, hey YouTube. This is Chosen Warrior J, and I'm back with another video. I just want to simply come on here and say that God is good, y'all. He is good because there is a lot of people out here that has tried to leave us and bury us all the way. And a lot of us are coming out of these situations, and we are coming out as a greater people. We are coming out stronger and wiser and better. And it's upsetting a lot of people because it is very unexpected and it's very weird that you can go through things and still have the joy in the Lord. And it's not something that you could go on just randomly, and it takes a lot of work to come out of the pit and come out of the bad place. And on this journey, it's going to be a lot of different pits and valleys and mountaintops. And it seems like in this world, there's more pits than, I don't know. Excuse me. But in this journey, there is more pits than there is mountains. And a lot of us get stuck in a pit, guys. And when you get stuck in a pit, it's easy to be used by the devil. It's easy to be manipulated by the enemy, and it's easy to backslide into the ways of the enemy. And I feel like in this season, the enemy has been trying to attack not only God's people, but everybody has been under attack in different ways, because even when you are working with the enemy, even when you are doing bad things, the devil is the type of person that he is extremely greedy and he's never satisfied. So he's always going to come back and try to collect something from you. And he's always going to want a payment. And he's always going to want something in return. And I feel like that is the total opposite of the Lord, because the Lord gives you free will and he gives you a way out of situations where you don't have to pay for it with your heart, your soul, your morals, your characteristics, or anything. It's just ultimately free. And it's a blessing to be in the presence of the Lord. It's a blessing to have God with you on his walk, because being that the devil on this earth is a lot of different attacks that happens on a daily basis. And we all have to continue to be strong and continue to be steadfast, because we all used to wait until the attacks come to us. And I feel like that's just time to stop. We have to be able to be fully equipped mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically before the attack happened, so that we are able to fight through it and get through it the correct way without getting dismantled or being hurt in a situation. And I feel like all of us has been trying to look for better and look for change. And it seems like things are getting worse and more people are dying. And it's like more things are happening because the spirits are just warring against each other. And we got to be mindful that we are just another piece of the puzzle, and we all have to play our part. And if you're playing a part where you are chosen and you are walking with the Lord, that's a good part to play, because you don't have to worry about having to pay the devil back or being in debt with the enemy, because sometimes he wants you to pay with your life or with somebody else's life. And it gets crucial and it gets tiring to keep working with somebody who's going to end up going against you anyways. So it's no point of even giving him the time of day or entertaining the ways of the wickedness, because it's sent here to destroy us all. And I feel like God is raising his people to be more diligent and more dependable on each other and dependable on him, because he's going to make a way and he's going to make a change. And a lot of things are changing, and people don't like when things changing because they have no control and they start to lose control over the things that they always had control over. And I feel like that's a way of God showing that he's coming in and he's going to fix it, and he's going to make things go back the way that they need to go back to, because we have allowed the enemy too long to parlay around us. And it's getting to the point where we all have to put on our Superman suits daily, like our full armor of God daily, and be expecting something to happen. We have to expect it, because at this point it's inevitable. It's becoming inevitable. to dodge the darts of the enemy. But when you do dodge the darts of the enemy, you know that it's the Lord helping you, because it's just so many of them that it don't make no sense. So it's to the point where we have to continue to stay up and continue to pray. And it's like nobody can hold your hand through it. Nobody could get you through it but you and the Lord. That's why it's important to call on the Lord, because when you just think that somebody is coming in to help you, they'll be the same people that sent you to the graveyard because they want you to pay them some type of way, whether it's with your energy, with your money, or with your time. And it's like, it shouldn't cost for you to have genuine people around you. It shouldn't cost anything. It should be free. And if that person costs you anything, then you know they're sent from the devil, because the devil is always trying to collect. Meanwhile, God is the ultimate giver, and he always giving, and he's never collecting things from us but prayers. So it's different, and it's very different. And I feel like it's sad because people want to take your kindness for weakness, and they want to make it seem like you the bad person, and they want to make it seem like you doing everything wrong when you are actually trying to be righteous. You are actually trying to do things right. And it's always the people that's closest to you that feel like they can mock you and make fun of you and belittle you and make you feel like you still where you left them at. Just because I was there last time you saw me, that don't mean I'm still in that situation. And that's what makes it hard when you're changing, because you probably left them 4 years or 5 years back. And when you're changing, people are going to make it seem like you doing something wrong when you are actually doing the right thing, because when you are doing the right thing, that's when your blessings come. So it's important for us to know that when you are walking with the Lord and you're doing the right thing, you know in your heart and your soul that you're doing the right thing, it's okay to leave the enemy where he belongs. You don't have to come back and contact people that's hurt you or betrayed you or anything, because we've already seen what they're capable of. And it's just, we don't need to see it anymore. So we all have to continue to be smart and wise in this season and continue to expect the enemy to come, because he has nothing else better to do but to mess with us. So it has to be a known thing, and you have to understand it and be aware that something's going to happen if you're not praying, if you're not being steadfast, if you're not covering yourself. You are going to be in a fire, and nobody wants to be in a fire for too long, because it is easy to get burnt in the fire, and it's easy to turn to ashes in the fire and lose yourself in the fire, and you'll never ever find your way out. So it's hard. It's harder to serve God than to serve the devil anyways, because he'll make it easy for you to get things that you need and things that you want, versus you having to be able to work for this thing because you have to earn it. It's a difference when you got to earn your blessings and when you're giving your blessings, because you have a different type of appreciation for it. So y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this video is going to be short, but y'all don't let them bury y'all. Come back stronger, wiser, and better, and with your full armor of the Lord on, because it's going to get to the point where we're going to have to war back to back to back to back, period. So yeah, keep liking, commenting, and subscribing.